this game.
Yep.
Not this one. Another one.
Oh, I picked a bad time to turn it on, but that's what you pay me for.
I don't pay you for shit.
Exactly.
We pay people? Wait.
I pay the government not to try and break my legs.
So that
is
is
true.
the super spider?
Sure, why not?
Sometimes you just need a woman to hold you and cuddle you and tell you that taxation is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not all men need sex.
Thank you for that. I don't think that's hurting him. I don't think you hurt him at all.
Neither do I.
You tried, but
I thought for sure because he was all shiny,
you were close. I think you gotta keep knocking those things down and then...
Oh, that was cute. But I think you have to go behind him. Okay, try and hit him with the... Yes, there you go. Go, John.
He remembered the germ.
Cause it's shiny! I will sparkle like a wealthy woman's neck. Just a sec.
There we go.
Fish are dum-dum-dum. They chase anything that glitters. Beginners. And here they come to the brightest thing that glitters. Beginners. I don't know why I like that character. I wish he was in the movie more than what he was. Oh, yes. You mind if I sing? Temperature. I love... It's like, this guy is awesome. Did your granny... Did your granny say, listen to your heart? Behold, you are on the inside. I mean, if you want to tear it all your apart, your granny lied.
I do like how that same guy was in Rick and Morty.
He was?
He was. He
Huh.
was the psychic cloud thing. Fart.
Ah.
That's why they made him sing a song.
Well, isn't he from the Flight of the Conchords?
Flight of the Conchords. That should have worked. The game stole that from me.
Man.
Yeah? The thing's mouth was closed. It was all ready to go.
Yeah.
You too can sit on it. You too can sit on a chair. Oh, you're stabbing her in the ass, you freak.
You too can sit on it. Like...
Are you gonna make me sit on it?
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh, man.
Oh, okay, that wasn't... I thought the game did... Oh, wow, you didn't beat the boss of the dungeon.
Oh, it was just a mini-boss. Oh.
I knew. Yes. Yes, I
We
did,
all
Bob.
knew.
I knew for a fact this was gonna happen. I just wanted to be a dick.
Down, down, down. Yeah.
To the bottom
Well,
of...
that's a spooky thing to have happen to you.
To the bottom of the sea.
Are there prizes in here? I don't see prizes.
You know, that's what you do.
Sing that one SpongeBob song?
It's what 2017 is. You know, you do that one hand motion.
Oh.
Like you're a fucking ninja or something and you gotta cough into your shirt.
I thought it was us. I thought it was us striking our Super Sentai poses.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Crazy kids.
Toku Sentai, Toku Sentai. Da, 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 da.
What was it? I was watching I was looking on Facebook and the one guy had he's like the best was it the best man and groomsman picture ever because they were doing wedding photos and it was him as Captain Ginyu in the center, the henchman or the husband, and then it was all of his groomsmen as Jace, Birder, Goldo, and Raccoon
Oh my god.
doing the pose.
I did something like that in high school.
And I was like, yes, all of this.
Something tells me when they did that they should have had the song playing.
They should have.
The English
Probably at the
version.
wedding.
getting your
Force rules, getting your force rules, getting your force rules. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you, Christopher Sabat. That's a very... Those are lyrics I can understand.
Sometimes I sit down and I think to myself, what does this not have? Simple, repetitive lyrics that are all chorus, but has awesome music playing in the background.
I got it.
Getting
Your force rules, getting your force rules. Steve Shamel. Sean Shamel.
What a Steve guy is.
I don't know, but I heard he plays a mean piece of brass. How'd you know? I'm still upset at the fact I never got to ask him that. So, Mr. Shamel, why did you decide to become a voice actor? I heard you were destined to play some hot piece of brass.
Well, sometimes you get diverted.
You mean distracted? No, I was split into two like
He
Tommy.
was a cool guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Because I was bored at work one day. And I was
Put up the
thinking
trailer?
about- Sure. I was thinking about D&D. I think...
You act like you don't do the same thing when you're supposed to be finishing your book.
Or
I flip when I can't write the,
you gotta have inspiration.
Yeah, that's right. While you were talking, I was sniffing my foot. What about it?
When I can't write the book, I'll write the campaign, and when I can't write the campaign, I'll write the book.
When are you gonna get your damn book done, Bob?
Plan is to have it by the end of the month.
That's not realistic, Bob.
I don't know, I'm getting there.
Yeah, how many chapters you got, Bob?
I am in chapter 8 now.
I don't even remember how many freaking chapters the rough draft had. Was it like
About
13?
15 or so.
12? I thought it was 13.
I think it was 12 or 13.
Yeah, because I remember
It wasn't that many.
It wasn't an
And I know your friend said you should totally have less. No. Because I know you have the market, and you think the market's going to be towards tweens and things like that. The book you wrote, I don't think is really for tweens.
It's for hardcore teens.
I think it's for a little bit older. I think tweens could read it. It's not like, I mean, no offense. It's not like it's like, my God, he's using all these 5-syllable words. I can't understand.
And he's talking about penetration.
I can't understand the emphasis on it. It's more like they could get it, but I think it's going to be more like Harry Potter. Harry Potter's like 300 pages. Oh.
Your themes are lost on me.
Is this about derf or death?
I don't know, but I have to defeat my
Well, I think the publication company is still set on the dimensions 6x9. I don't know if that'll change if I have a huge count.
I mean, I think it should just be a little longer. That's all
I
I'm
think you
saying.
should do good build. I think you should build world and characters. Do not put side characters as main characters. Main characters must be main, and sides must be sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm fixing that.
Don't let mentor defeat bad guy. Let main guy defeat bad guy. I am the publisher.
I am the publishinator.
I must defeat. Hey Mike, when are we gonna run into my arch enemy in D&D? The guy that has to be the chick that has to be ended. What's her name again?
Amber Rossi. Yes, she will be dealt with later.
Yes.
In probably like tier.
There better not be another one of those big spiders.
Worst enemy design ever.
Well, no. This is no.
Oh, this doesn't ruin it for you for the episode. The next episode for Bet at the Stage, Swab episode.
Yes! I love Swab. Oh my.
The end of the video was probably the best because he sits there and he's like, hey, he's sitting there and Swab comes in and he's like, Swab, he's like, see, he's like, why don't you let me do another one? He's like, fine, can't be a porno though. He's like, you pretend like I don't know anything other than pornos or something along those lines. And he's like, yeah, he's like, it can't be a hentai either. And he's like, oh, okay, well, hold on. No, stop it. He's like, fine. He's like, take anyone from my closet. He's like, but it can't be a hentai. And he's sitting there at the end. He's scrounging around trying to find it. He's like, what am I going to do? He's like, how's it going in there? He's like, I'll be done in a second. And I think he finds like sister's daughter or something like that.
What?
I don't know what the name of the anime
I thought you already
was.
reviewed that.
That was Sins of the Sisters.
Yeah, Sins of the Sisters.
He found a different one. He's like,
No, I don't want to lock onto that random spider.
It can't
This
be a
could
porno
work.
and it can't be a hentai. Well, no. That's just not
you're just
fair.
making it impossible.
That's not fair. You have a long head.
I still love that though. It just shows him outside in the living room with all the DVDs on the ground. He holds up Dragon Ball Z. He's like, no. He's holding up another one. He's like, no.
God damn, Bob.
Yeah, no, the lava guys are bad.
Yeah.
And there's no... Did we buy something to fix that, or...?
But no.
I think we have one that is our revival power. Oh, but
What are you saying?
in the thing, he also makes a reference to another
Oh,
anime.
my head! Oh, my jaw! Oh, my jaw! Oh,
Another anime.
ah, my neck! Oh, my face! Oh, dude, there's anime this season, and it's anime.
What anime you got going for?
It's an anime about this guy who gets with a garu. It's pretty ecchi. It's pretty good.
Is it wrong to try and pick up girls in a dungeon?
No!
No!
No, Mike found that on his own, or did I tell you about that?
You mentioned it, but I actually just read the manga.
Yeah, I told you about the premise. See, that's what I do.
You told me about the premise
Premise.
of it. I was kind of bored, and I was like, I don't feel like reading One Piece, because... Oh, did you see the thing at the end of this week's? Where he actually wrote a thank you letter to the fans?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it was very touching. He talked about...
I want to thank all of you for your patience.
He said, you know, he was talking about flashbacks, and he's like, the reason why he does a lot of flashbacks is he's like, when you actually stop and think about it, he's like, I started this 20 years ago.
Yeah.
He's like, many of you were young. He's like, and he's like, and we've grown, and he's like, when I started this, Luffy was 17. He's like, in 20 years, he's now 19. He's like, we've seen a lot of things. We've seen him grow. He's like, and it goes with all the crew. He's like, you know, Nami and things like that. He's like, and I feel like a lot of you might find these people to be your friends or in your lives too. He's like, so I wanted to, you know, not just remind you of things that have happened in the past. He's like, but rather that, you know, they're a part of your lives as well. So he's like, I wanted to thank you. He's like, it's not ending, you know, too soon, but, you know, he's like, the ride will come to the end. So
I assume 2000. I'm saying 2021 might be the end.
3 years? He might be able to do it in 3 years.
I think 3 years just because.
Well, he said what? 300 more chapters? He was gonna try to end it in?
If this war thing is real, like if they're gonna do a war arc, then that will definitely take at least a year to do, like an entire year of him writing.
It took him what, over a year and a half to get through the Year of Sun.
Yeah. So if this is a giant arc, it would probably take him 2 years. And then we assume the war arc will be a very expansive arc. That'll probably answer some questions.
Plus, you know what? Unlike, it's probably going to be a lot longer than Marinefold's book because you know what? Unlike Marinefold, you have all 10 members of the crew plus Jinbei.
And whoever else he gives them.
And Wall. So it's going to be a long one.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt it.
Because however long Marinefold did, I'm going to say times it by 2 or 3.
I didn't.
That's fine.
He's probably gonna take a lot of time.
Look how long it took Naruto, and that last arc was crazy.
Plus, he's also just got whatchamacallit. Like, he's got 2 pieces of
The poneglyph.
the poneglyph to figure out where Raphael is.
Yep.
So he's probably in the war, gonna probably grab the last one really quick, or Nico Robin's gonna read it.
Serpentine, serpentine.
She ain't doing nothing.
Gotta get him close enough.
Then here comes the question, though.
She's scary.
What's going to replace One Piece then as the top 3? Because that's the last of the top 3, and it's the most popular of all of them.
What do you got?
Like,
So right now we have what? My Hero Academia, which is now replacing it with Black Clover, and we got One Piece left.
yeah. I mean, I can't picture the end of One Piece anytime soon.
I mean, it's the top 3 overall, or is it top 3
Shonen. Oh, dude, if we're talking manga and history, One Piece is probably the most well-known one.
Well,
manga of all
the
time.
reason why I was asking is because of whatchamacallit. Because based off of the one site we read, One Punch is
No, we're talking about shonen. When it comes to shonen, it was.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen shonen in a while. Maybe Super will pick up.
I don't think Super will ever reach the heights he made. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think there's enough young people
who want to sit down and actually
not like us.
We
watched that in the prime. Remember when we were all in middle school and high school?
We had it on Tsunami, the original.
Yeah.
Tsunami, so we could.
And going into Super, you kind of have to have at least some knowledge of what happened in the
Okay, she's not teleporting. She becomes invisible.
And I don't think kids. I've talked to this one guy I work with. He's like 22. He's not that much younger than us, but he's like, I'm not gonna watch One Piece. He's like, there's over 900 things. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of pointless to get into One Piece from the very start.
Yeah.
Up till now, it's good.
You can, but you have to.
You have to. Yeah, you'll have to dedicate a long ass time. I've told him just jump up in this lobby and just use footnotes for everything that happened before.
That's what I did.
Because that's,
if you watch the anime Enity's lobby, they do a bunch of flashbacks anyway.
Yeah. I just think Skypiea is my favorite arc, though.
Well, that's why. That's also why.
I don't want to go into wrath form because she doesn't stay still long enough for me to beat down on her.
But One Piece, I think, is the. It is like, what did I tell you? That it's right behind Batman and Superman and Life Sales.
Well, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people start knowing One Piece over like Dragon Ball Z and things like that.
Oh, that's the One Piece of this time.
Because whatchamacallit, even like The Simpsons when they did the quote unquote multiverse of different characters in like showing how different art styles. The one they did do for anime was it was One Piece.
Really?
Yeah. It was Homer as Zoro.
Yeah.
And
that confirms a lot of fanfic.
Well, you also have to remember when Dragon Ball Z came out. It came out in like the early.
They actually did multiple ones. That's why.
They did. What is it?
But they didn't do Dragon Ball Z. Surprisingly enough.
Well, that's because DBZ, the manga itself came out like I think late '80s, early '90s. So that was our,
They did Homer as Zoro. They did Bart as Naruto. They did Maggie as Pikachu. They did Lisa as
an Attack on Titan character.
I think she's supposed to be
what's her name?
Mitsuki or not
yeah,
Mitsuki or whatever.
I don't know who Marge is.
I don't know what Marge is supposed to be. Maybe she's supposed to be Kikyo?
No. Oh, she's from Bleach.
Oh,
she's the blonde-haired one. Rengeki.
Yeah.
Yeah, her. I just realized it because I saw she has a scarf, and I was like, "Who the? Oh, that's who that is."
Yeah.
You gotta remember, when we were young, Dragon Ball Z was the show. Like, it was a monster.
Dragon Ball Z, and then
What am I supposed to be doing?
You're supposed to not to be dying. Ooh.
Did you do it? Did you?
Well,
What did you do?
we'll find out next time if Bob has what it takes to win.
I do. The game just has to let me.